Today's video is about subscapularis exercises. I'm Max Wardell, overheadathletics.com. We've done a video in the past on subscapularis exercises. This was a long time ago where we went through some of our favorite subscap exercises. Today I want to refresh that video and show you guys a few different exercises that you can start to implement to build more power into internal rotation, which we know is very important if your goal is to be a throwing or overhead athlete. So that's our goal in this video. Let's go into exercise number one. My favorite exercise for the subscapularis is our belted or banded IR pull-ins. I can do this three different ways. What I have here is just a jump stretch band around the waist, around the crease of the elbow. That allows me to push out so I can actively abduct. That helps to turn off the pectoralis major, the big pec muscle, as well as the anterior deltoid, so I can start to focus in on that subscapularis, which is all important for stabilizing the front of the shoulder. So I get in an athletic stance. I can go straight facing this way, pulling with the band. I'm pushing out the entire time, or I can go out this way and I'm hitting a different part of the range of motion and I'm pushing out, out, out. So exercise number one, I like to program it 15, 15, 15. So I'll start here. 15, I'm pushing out as hard as I possibly can. Then I'll give myself a 45-degree turn, pushing out, turning in. Then I'll give myself another turn here, pulling in, pushing out as hard as I possibly can. From there, we like to go into some isometrics. You can start with your isometrics on the ground here. Just gonna get at that 90-degree angle. This is what we use in our armcare.com isometric strength testing. That's fine. That's gonna kind of hit me in that mid-range. I like to bolster it up so I'm in the scapular plane as much as possible. A yoga block works perfect for that. So yoga block in a wall or a doorway, you can start to do this. Then if you have this ball, you can put yourself into more external rotation. Keep your elbow up against there, and I'm trying to crush the ball with my hand. Crush, 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 crush. Now I'm still gonna recruit pec, still gonna recruit lat in this scenario, but I'm gonna hit more of the subscapularis when I start to use the banded technique. So I have a multifaceted approach, if you will. Once I've done that, what I like to do is go into a position where I'm gonna start to train it in even more external rotation. So there, there. Now I'm gonna do my isometric here, where I'm not trying to push my arm forward or my elbow forward, but I'm trying to push into the thing with my wrist. Go, go, go. Elbow slightly out in front of my body. Elbow against the wall. Now I'm in a lot more external rotation. Pushing, pushing, pushing. 15-second holds. I can start to acquire isometric strength. We know that isometrics are going to give us strength at about 8, maybe 15, even depending on how long you hold the isometric, degrees on either side of the range. So if I strengthen here, I'm really strengthening this whole range. If I strengthen there, I'm strengthening even farther back and even farther forward. But we know this is really important for our pitchers for isolating both internal rotation as hard as I possibly can. You can work on your hamstring flexibility here. Back up even more, get more external rotation in the shoulder, bring the ball down, hit that, push, 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 push. We find that very effective in increasing internal rotation strength while simultaneously increasing subscapularis strength. So we start with our belted or banded IR, then we move into more isometrics, then we move into more dynamic things like holds where people are holding the ball and throwing in different things that are more like the pitching motion. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel because we're putting out 2 videos a week. You don't want to miss any of those. We'll see you in the next one.